Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to have some Division 11 online ranked gameplay, and this is actually from last season. I just didn't end up playing the game that much, purely because I wasn't really focused on online ranked. I've been playing a couple of subscribers. Also, I'm not really worried about my division anymore. It doesn't matter if I'm in Division 20 or Division 10, as long as I'm getting good gameplay for you guys. And I think over the course of playing the game now I think it's been out for maybe 3 years or 2 years, you sort of realise that the whatever division you're in doesn't mean anything. The skill level to division doesn't really correlate. So that's something I've noticed. I'm not too fussed, but you'll tell by the title of the video that yeah, this is an issue that I've been having consistently for about a year, and I have been talking about it, but for the best part of like 3 months now, it's been happening on a consistent basis. It used to happen a lot when I streamed as well, which I want to get back to doing, preferably on the weekends from now on. But this is something that just keeps happening, and it's really frustrating, because it just ruins gameplay, especially when I'm trying to get content for you guys. I don't really like showing too many rage quits, but as you'll tell from the title of this video, that's exactly what this is about. So right here, I'm facing someone that's in Division 20 using Grapplurr. As you can tell very early on, this is going to be a good fight because you can tell the skill level's high between both of us, and you'll tell as the fight goes on that he's a very skillful player, especially on the feet. I mean, great work mixing up the combinations, and that's how you can tell someone's good, is when they're throwing different combinations at different volumes and at different intensities, and they're working all parts of the body, keeping you guessing with feints. There's this just small little tells that someone's going to be a very hard player to beat, and that's exactly what my opponent's doing here. And it's just unfortunate that he ends up being part of the problem that I'm going to talk about and voice in this video, and that is that you just start outclassing someone, they instantly quit. You don't get as many points as you should, which is incredibly annoying. But not only that, it's just not as satisfying because you're not getting the finishes. So although you're doing very good work in, potentially destroying your opponent, if you've got nothing to show for it at the end except did not finish, then it's not worth too much, and it's just something that's annoying. And I don't get why people do it. I mean, it happens a lot when I'm in like ranking up and I'm in like Division 10, and I face someone that's in Division 20, and then I end up beating them, and literally just before I beat them, they'll quit, or midway through a round, they'll quit, and it baffles me. Like, for instance, this guy here, not only does he quit, he then ends up messaging me going, welterweight, and I'm like, what? And he's like, let's fight a welterweight. I'm like, why would I fight you? You've literally just quit fighting me, and you now want to message me and try to organise a fight. Like, that literally makes no sense. I don't know if that makes sense to any of you guys, but to me that definitely didn't make any sense. But yeah, so it's very questionable. So you have two videos today. I think the second video will be strawweight, I believe, and this is a Division 17 fighter. So you'll see that two higher level fighters, Division 17 and 20, and you'll see what happens as soon as they start, as soon as the fight starts not going their way. And using RDA here, I love using RDA. He's just so well balanced, well versed. I'm comfortable on the feet with him. The only thing I'm not too content with is when I get rocked using RDA. I feel like it's a steady downhill after that. This match up here with Grapplurr and RDA, I'd say it's fairly evenly matched. I think I have the advantage, to be honest with you, just because I feel like RDA feels a lot more smooth than Grapplurr. But you can see he's throwing a lot of fakes here, mixing it well to the body, and I'd say that's a fairly good first round, fairly evenly contested. I'd say he got the better of the first round, so coming into the second, I need to make a bit more of a statement. Stamina's in a very good position. Of course, 3-round fight, which I do believe favours my opponent more, because I like to grow into my fights personally. I definitely think the 5-round fights are more suited to my playstyle, but I like to figure out my opponent across the first and second rounds, pick up on little habits, and then look to exploit on those habits and take advantage of those potential weaknesses and bring my offense into it and end up turning the fight around. But at this point here, I just want to say, quick takeaway from the video, just to say huge thank you for all the support on the channel. Over 500 subscribers now, which is absolutely crazy, and yeah, it means a lot. I'm super grateful for all the support. I am going to keep pumping out the content at least once a week. I'm going to try and get that Tom Aspinall showcase out soon. I need to get a John Jones video as well. I've got a few videos in mind, the Shavkat video, some more grappling videos, getting a lot of comments asking for the grappling videos to come back. I'm trying to figure out a way where I can get my controller on screen so you can see the direct inputs. Just because on my desk setup I can't really record my hands, it just wouldn't make sense because I play a bit under the desk. So I'm going to try to figure out the logistics in that, and yeah, hopefully you guys will get to see the button inputs, and hopefully that'll help when I'm talking about, okay, do this, do that. I've seen Pryor do on some of his videos before, and it looked quite cool. So I'm going to try to figure out how to do that for you guys. But yeah, just want to say a huge thank you for all the support. If you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to like and subscribe for more UFC 4 content. Comment down below for any suggestions. And yeah, just thank you for absolutely everything. But getting back to the video now, this is the first time in the fight. It's been a prolonged period on the ground. It's given me enough time to... Well, I wouldn't say enough time, but it's given me a small insight onto little tactics that Gamrot's got to use on the ground. And you can see I've done well, got some deniers, and it's going to be frustrating my opponent. It's going to deter him from wanting to take the fight to the ground, because initially he's the one that got the takedown, and then obviously I ended up reversing the position, getting him onto the cage and getting my own takedown. Has landed a good teep there, and he lands a good one in return. But at the moment you can see that this Gamrot player is a good player. He knows what he's doing. He's fluid on the feet, decent enough on the ground, and you can tell why he's in Division 20. He's definitely going to give a lot of people online a lot of problems because, like I said, fluid on the feet, good enough on the ground, which will enable him to mix up everything. But right now I'm just being patient, catching the lovely check right hook there. Tried to land a switch kick, which didn't work, and that check right hook is obviously a bit of a turning point. You can see here Gamrot's become a lot more aggressive, really trying to get that stun back, because at this point in time he's definitely lost this round, obviously because of the ground control. Now the stun, you see I land the double jab, go to land to the body, and he quits and then decides to message me, oh, welterweight, no, not happening, nothing against you, but I'm not playing you welterweight just after you've quit on a one-light game. So we're in the women's strawweight here, coming up against Wei Lee, who is absolutely phenomenal, and we're going to be using Lemos, and I love using her, to be honest with you. She's one of my favourite fighters they've added. She feels absolutely fluid on the feet, very fast hands, very powerful hands, and on the ground she's absolutely mean when she's on top, and she's good enough on the bottom to then eventually get on the top. So she's one of my favourite fighters to use right now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'll probably do a showcase of her in the near future. And you can see that starting off the fight straight away, Wei Lee shot for a takedown, which I denied. It was a good attempt, it was a turning takedown, got the deny. Eventually Wei Lee does get the fight onto the ground. I deny the posture up, and I'm going to hit the half guard sweep here. And now that I'm on top, you know, like I said, position over submission, but Wei Lee was punching with the left hand, which is the hand that should have been on the neck, which allows for an easy posture up, which then lets me get into side control. And you get the deny here, and this is where it's crucial that you understand who you're using. I noticed that straight away the Kimura is available from side control, and anyone that watches my content knows that that is the submission I go for, because the success rate is through the roof, especially when you transition it to the armbar. And yeah, so I knew that that was there, and that's a very important. It's little details like that, remembering little things that could really change the whole fight, and it can really make you evolve as a player. So Wei Lee ends up doing a good job, and now ends up on the back, overcommits here, and I'm being patient, end up with a reversal, and look at Wei Lee's stamina, look how long's left on the clock, bang, sinking that Kimura. And once this is sunk in, I'm telling you, it is a real problem, because it's just going to be a very easy submission to get. So going to end up submitting Wei Lee here, and of course my opponent's going to quit as per the title of the video. So once again, if you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you.